You communist robot!
I'm not done.
I'm sorry, that's terrible.
seconds to comply.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
8:31, ladies.
All right. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to 21st Century Suffragettes. Thank you for joining us. I'm Diane Russell, and today we've got Benny Loco and Spykin and a special guest. We've got Super Saint is joining us today. So welcome, Super Saint. I love your hat.
Oh.
So, welcome everybody in the chat. Thank you so much. There's so much fuckery going on. I don't even know where to start. All I know is this. Donald Trump has been a fucking goddamn Russian asset since fucking 1987. Nobody can fucking tell me anything different. I don't want to hear another fucking word. Russia, 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 it's a hoax. No, it's not a hoax. We all saw what you did, honey. And now,
not only that,
it's blatant.
there's a wonderful documentary called The Dubious Friends of Donald Trump. It goes all the way back to the 80s, and it ties him in with Russia so fucking tight you can't get that knot out.
Yep.
That's a Gordian knot right there.
Yep. So it's and a lot of people have been, reporting on this, like LB, Lincoln's Bible from the 5/8, back years ago. 2016, 2017, she's like, he's a Russian asset. And nobody fucking listened.
You know why? Because she has chesticles. Sorry, just throwing it out there. Women are not heard in our society, and that's by design. Because they know we got the power to move mountains.
I think
That's
this is a cue to play Benny's video, Tony. I think that's
the cue.
Hi, Tony.
the one she wanted you to play. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Here we go. This is Benny a little while back.
You see, I've always known if I was born a man that my life would be better, simply because men have always gotten the fucking best of everything. Biggest part of the pie, the biggest fucking hamburger. You know what I mean? The best jobs, the best pay, while women get fucking ungats. Oh, but we get to sell our pussy! Something everybody wants. Unless you have one.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Bravo.
Bravo. Benny. Ugats.
God.
Women get ugats.
Ungats phenomenal, eh?
Rob.
No, we're trying to make this next one go viral. I want Tony to cue up the town hall that Benny went to. What was it, yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Fresh off the trail from yesterday.
This video should go freaking viral. You can get it on 21st Century Suffragettes on our channel. You can get it on our Blue Sky. You can get it from Boston Brian's Blue Sky. We've been fucking spreading it everywhere. I want to see it on fucking MSNBC this fucking week.
Oh.
I do. With all the bleeps taken out. Because you're like, fuck you,
Mainstream
you fucking
media
liar!
Is my nemesis. Yeah.
King!
Them enabling
No,
motherfuckers.
No king! 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 You can see the full video on our channel, so please check it out. Benny got that room to start chanting, "No king," and it was standing room only. And that guy sat up there and lied his fucking ass off.
He wouldn't look in my direction for 10 seconds. That son of a bitch heard me, but he wouldn't look at me.
He's too afraid.
Yep.
Coward,
That
just like the rest
right
of them.
there
Fucking
pissed
cowards.
me off.
And you know what that made me think of, Benny? When, how long is the video? Like 18 minutes or something? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Thing is, while he was doing that and while he was talking these Russian talking points and all this fucking bullshit, and I was just, you know what? How many videos are there of you diddling little kids that fucking Vladimir Putin has? I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Right?
How are you
Or,
compromised?
How many kids has Donnie diddled?
Yeah, is it
That are verified by court documents.
Yeah, are you a diddler or are you a sexual abuser or what is it? Because that's what we're looking at. Every single one of these motherfuckers are compromised by Russia. Remember they hacked the fucking RNC when they hacked the fucking DNC? Yeah.
Yep.
Never heard anything out of it. But oh boy, did fucking Republicans start flipping towards Donald Trump. They were fucking bashing him before that.
They went in guns a-blazing on a pizza parlor that didn't even have a fucking basement.
This is a long game. They've
Hello.
been doing it for fucking since the 70s and since the 80s. Putin has played the long game. Dinky's a fucking goddamn Russian asset. You cannot fucking tell me any goddamn different. You've got Europeans and, the Brits and everybody who's over there across the pond freaking the fuck out. Because I don't think Americans really realize we're at fucking war. This is war. Russia is at war with us.
Propaganda war.
We need to be fucking just as fucking, like if it was a real fucking war and we had Russians on our fucking land.
Yeah.
We have to take that fucking attitude because we are under attack. And I think that, I was listening to, oh, by the way, Benny, I want you to know, the I've Had It podcast, those ladies, they're almost at 500,000 followers. So if you want to hear a ladies podcast that reaches a goddamn million, let's start fucking going over to I've Had It podcast, I've Had It news, iHip news, or iHip podcast. Please go over there and support them. We want to see a women's channel with a fucking million fucking viewers on it.
Yeah. It's time, guys. Everybody.
is.
I say guys, I mean everybody. Not just guys. Guys and girls. It's fucking time.
Yes. It's fucking time, people. And so and not only that, they're putting out great content and they put like 15-minute clips out so it's easily digestible and they really go at it. And today's post was like, who's really in charge? And it's got a picture of Putin fucking up there. Of course Putin's in charge. He's been in charge of Donald Trump since fucking the 80s. So.
Well, I can't remember his fucking KGB name. What is it, Diane?
Krasnov. 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 Comrade Krasnov. He's got a
Isn't that
fucking.
what they're referring to him on a Russian TV as Dinky?
Wait, what?
Isn't that what Russian TV is referring to Dinky as?
That was his Russian code name. Is Krasnov.
His
Russian code
KGB name.
No, it was his code name. When they would talk about Dinky, they would use Krasnov. Yeah. Comrade Krasnov.
Putin has not stopped being KGB.
No.
He just got the presidency over there and made the KGB bigger.
Remember when he installed a fucking puppet president in Ukraine?
Yep.
That's what we got now. That's what we fucking got now. We have a fucking puppet, a Putin fucking puppet as POTUS.
Please watch The Dubious Friends of Donald Trump. It's on YouTube, and it will open your eyes as to how fucking deep into Putin's ass that DJ Dinky is.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Wayne says you think that Krasnov means beautiful boy. Is that true?
Oh my God.
Can we get a Russian translator in here, please?
Think I'm gonna barf.
Get me a
He
Russian
probably
translator.
picked that name himself.
You're so vain. Sorry.
No, I
That's
got
true.
what a fucking hot mess this is. It's such a fucking hot mess, and I don't think we realize fucking what deep shit we are really fucking in. Like it's
We
starting.
have to lean on our representatives so fucking hard right now. It's not even funny. It's not
Well,
even funny. Call them the fuck out.
I find it quite unusual that they're going home to their constituents. Republican Congress people are going home to their constituents, and they're getting exactly
Yelled
what
at.
Benny brought to that town hall. And now they are no longer doing town halls.
No, they're
They're
not.
canceling their town halls because their constituents are so upset with them, and they don't want
Then
to
we
listen
meet
to
them
it.
out in front of their fucking house peacefully and protest.
Mm-hmm.
We bring it to their doorstep, just like they fucking brought this shit to our doorstep.
Russian
While we were all
translator.
watching reality TV, Russia was coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. Carol de Boer said she's a Russian translator. Does Krasnov mean beautiful boy? What does it mean? Oh, okay. Krasnov is Russian family name derived from the word abject meaning red. A feminine counterpart is Krasnova.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a common Russian surname.
So I put so much goddamn shit on the fucking my blue sky this week. It's it's crazy. ICE is the Gestapo. Yes. Oh, this third term project. Krasnov 2028 and beyond. Third term project for Dinky. Elon's fired more people than ISIS deported. This is such a fucked up timeline.
We also need to bombard their social media platforms. Every single one of them.
Oh,
Republicans, Democrats, Independents, all of them.
at
When
least-
it speaks to the reality check that these Congress people are getting when they go home. They're so glued to shitter that they go home and they realize that shitter is not reality, and the people are pissed, and the people are not going to tolerate it. They're not going to tolerate it. So let's just keep doing that.
Hell yeah. And good news, a little good news this week. Enrique Antario fucking got rearrested for assaulting what was that chick's name? She's the chick Anarchy Princess.
Whistleblower.
She's the chick that keeps blowing the whistles when they're out on the street trying to fucking do a
And cowbell.
presser.
I would behoove myself to start using my whistle instead of just my voice. Because I noticed when I woke up this morning, I was like, I feel a little strained in the throat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Free.
I did no warm-up exercise either. It was straight off the hip.
Yeah. The blood red Christmas trees.
Ugh.
That's Krasnov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they like red. That are red hats and that are red Christmas trees that look like The Shining.
Oh.
Yeah, now Dinky's fucking is threatening to revoke Ukraine's Starlink access because he wants their fucking minerals. He's such a fucking toddler piece of shit. Oh my god, I want to fucking oh.
So Diane, can you play that second video I sent you today? It basically sums it all up, what we're all thinking.
Okay. So,
In the politest way possible, nonetheless, because it came from the Brits.
yeah.
Keep calm and
It's
carry on.
Tony, go to right here. You go to right here. And then you go to spy, you hit on spy, and then It's it's the one at the bottom. British politely bully Dinky. Well, and by the way, I have today I have played a part of a video on their stream, one of their casts today, and it was a British guy going, what the fuck is going on over there?
Yeah.
You know, and they're fucking freaking out because they know goddamn well Putin won't stop. He gets Ukraine, it's over. It's going to be fucking Poland and then a march across goddamn Europe.
The inquiring world wants to know what the fuck is going on over here.
Yeah, no shit. All right, here's the Brits.
I'll be right back. I need to get a water.
All right.
I forgot it.
Reiterated calls by the US president and Russia for Ukraine to hold new elections, saying President Zelensky is despised by his people and reiterating President Trump's assertion that he is a dictator. Neville Chamberlain must be up there now, must be down there now, thinking at last a bigger fucking pussy than I was, because at least Neville Chamberlain didn't come back reading from a bit of anti-Czech propaganda that Hitler had written for him. Are we still America's allies now that America is openly using Kremlin propaganda? Trump is clearly one of the worst negotiators in geopolitical history. The first time ever an American president has criticised an ally for not surrendering to an invading army. You fucking pussyhole. Trump claiming that Ukraine started the war is like Roosevelt saying, well, what the fuck were those ships doing in Pearl Harbor in the first place? The art of the deal, eh? The great negotiator showed his hand after 2 seconds, showed the world that he'd been entirely captured by Kremlin talking points. Instead of at least pretending to be neutral so that he could get his Nobel Peace Prize, he immediately showed that he was openly hostile to one of the parties, and not the invader, the invaded. The art of the deal. Eh? The guy negotiating with Russia is a Fox News host. Although, what's the point of a functioning Defence Department if you're going to surrender to your enemy after just 1 month in office? Imagine being the President of the United States with the richest man in the world as your pet and still shitting the bed every time someone points out that you're being a wanker. And you can tell that Trump doesn't actually think Zelensky is a dictator because his nose isn't nestled up Zelensky's anus whilst giving him a reach around like he does with real actual dictators. The UK didn't have a general election for 10 years because of World War II. That doesn't make Winston Churchill a dictator. Zelensky has not banned opposition parties, just the ones openly pro-Russian. Just like we banned the fascist party when Hitler was bombing the shit out of us on a nightly basis. Zelensky has not banned independent media, just pro-Russian propaganda. And NATO expansionism is not the reason we have this war. NATO expansion on Russia's borders stopped in 2004. So what? Russia was so annoyed that they waited 10 years to invade Crimea and then a quick 8-year breather and then on to Ukraine. Utter bollocks. And now let's see what the UK's favourite fag-smoking everyman MAGA flag shagger Nigel Farage has to say on the matter. Oh, no, he's not available for comment because he's on a plane flying off to a Trump cheerleading conference in Washington to share the stage with Liz Truss, Steve Bannon and Elon Musk, who's holding a chainsaw. Oh, no, we've got him on the line. Over to you, Nigel. Well, I think you find, if you know your history, we did have elections during the Second World War, so, yes, Nigel. You're quite right. But we waited until Hitler had blown his fucking brains out, you disingenuous, cowardly, boot-licking, Trump line-towing, cock-sucking coward. Any other comments, yes! Nigel Farage? Well, I agree with Donald Trump. Ukraine must have elections as soon as possible. Very well. And let me ask you this, Nigel Farage, you cowardly, cock-sucking cocksucker. How on earth is Ukraine supposed to have an election with 6 million of its people displaced? Russian drones attacking them every single day, with 3.5 million Ukrainians living under an illegal Russian occupation. Hello? Hello, cocksucker? No, he's gone. Whatever you think of Nigel Farage, you may even have voted for him, but trust me when I tell you, he is an apologist for appeasement, an apologist for brutal dictators, and he is a cowardly, bootlicking, opportunist shit stain on humanity. However, nothing compared to that master negotiator Donald Trump, an idiotic, ignorant leader with a feeble conceptual grasp on reality, where the politics of propaganda and intimidation are always proudly on display. Trump and his minions, including Farage, have betrayed Ukraine, betrayed a people who have courageously fought to defend their land against a bully and a murdering tyrant. And the result is an emergence of a new US-Russian axis, the end of the Western alliance, because Trump is annoyed that he was publicly called out on his lies. Maybe, just maybe, this is the moment where the remaining Western allies see that Trump is an ally of no one. Maybe Trump has miscalculated, thinking that everyone was just going to bend the knee. Maybe the world will see that America in its present form is not to be trusted by anyone. And anyone who does trust Trump, people like Nigel Farage, for example, a bootlicking, cowardly cocksucker who, instead of doing any work for his constituents, is right now wanking for coins on a stage in Washington, having a big fat public MAGA wank for dollar, a fucking shit stain of a man. Well, quite a week. Trump has always been unpredictable, but this week has turned Western geopolitics on its head.
Bravo. Bravo fucking oh. I couldn't have said cocksucker better myself. That's one of my words that I use. Sometimes my comment won't go up when I say cocksucker. I spell it with K's instead of C's.
There you go.
KK's, right?
So that gentleman is actually a British comedian. That is a character that he plays. I'm looking for Steve's comment. There it is. Jonathan Pye. If you go to YouTube and search Jonathan Pye, you will find his stuff. The comedian's actual name is Tom Walker. Yes,
Tommy's speaking from the heart. You see?
I thought everyone would enjoy that because I had a nice little laugh about that today.
Yeah, we need a nice little
What's
laugh.
terrifying about it, though, Spiken, is it's not funny; it's reality, and he's trying desperately to get reality out to the people in the guise of comedy.
Yeah,
and to comedians who can do that, I salute you.
exactly.
Harlan did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So go follow him, Jonathan Pye on YouTube.
Yeah. We need more people like that. I wish more Democrats would talk like that.
For real. It really says something when the Brits have a stronger spine than the Democratic Party.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Especially when we've got, what is this asshole's name? Third fucking Nazi salute at CPAC. From
Steve Bannon.
Eduardo.
Steve Bannon.
Yeah, but it was from Eduardo Verastigi. I think he would be deported just from his last name.
You know, when you see an Englishman get that heated about something, you know it's struck a nerve.
Mm-hmm.
You hear what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I want to. Yeah. Yeah, we've had massive. Oh, okay. I want to talk about this real quick. So, I have a list of economic blackout dates. So I want everybody to get a pen and a piece of paper out, please, so you can write this down. I'll give you a few minutes. But I love these protests that are going on. There was a massive one in D.C. over the weekend, or a day ago, yesterday. You've got, all these protests coming up. And I love this, okay? I really love this, and I think that everybody should do this. And not only that, we got to hit them where it hurts. And hitting them where it hurts is in their goddamn pocketbook, all right? So if everybody's ready, these are the economic blackout dates. First one is February 28th. That's economic protest number 1. That's buy nothing for 24 hours. Okay, so and it's on a Friday. So stock up on Wednesday and Thursday for the frickin' weekend, right? And try not to buy anything for the whole weekend. This would be really great. Then, number 2 is March 7th through the 14th is the Amazon boycott. So buy nothing from Amazon from March 7th to March 14th. Hold on. March 21st to the 28th is a Nestle boycott week. And it's a lot more than you think. So you got to look up Nestle and all the things that they own. Okay, so it's like all this shit. It's like Johnson & Johnson Company. Got their fucking name on everything. All right, so check it out. That's Nestle boycott from March 21st to 28th. April 7th to the 14th is the Walmart boycott. That's April 7th to the 14th, Walmart boycott. April 18th is a single day economic blackout number 2. For 24 hours, we buy nothing on April 18th. Then there is a massive protest that is going to be happening this weekend. Not this weekend. March 14th through the 16th. It's a protest in D.C. It's a whole weekend of protest. Jessica Denson, Cliff Cash Comedy, Sons of Liberty. Everybody's trying to put this out and get as many people out to D.C. as you can. So that's a massive march, and I think they're going to go to, I forget where they're going, but one of them, I think Sunday, is going to be the one where they go to the headquarters of all the mainstream media because they're not fucking reporting on the protests. So, Super Saint, you're muted. But, so they're going to be going to other places. I don't know exactly where, but please check out, what Jessica Denson and Sons of Liberty and Cliff Cash are saying about that. So, those are all the protest dates that I have. And, I just wanted to make sure that everybody has those dates. So I hope you got
We
your
can
pen.
shoot that list out on the Discord and the Blue Sky, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
get the info from you, Diane, and put it on Discord. And
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I wasn't muted. I was just mouthing.
Yeah.
okay.
So can we, real quick, before we go any further, can we just give Susie Jones the biggest little shout out here because she has already stomped 2 trolls in the chat. Good on you, Susie.
Go, Susie. Go, Susie. Take a great shot. Go, Susie.
And
Take a
wait.
great shot.
I just want to remind all the fucking trolls who come in here and say Trump 2024.
Whoa.
Hey, fuckos, it's 2025.
Whoa, dude.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah. In case you didn't notice, we slipped over into another year while you were in your drunken fucking orange Kool-Aid stupor.
Oh my God.
Up round.
So, we were watching Boston Brian today, and he gave us a couple shout outs, and not only that, the ending was so funny because he couldn't get out of his own show. He keeps pushing the wrong fucking button. Well, you got it? Tony got the drop already.
What is happening?
Way to go, 5 eggs.
Fucking technology, huh? Oh my God, it's making me drool. Oh, fuck.
Just won't
Can
let
I
me
jump
leave.
in your drool?
Drooling like a schoolboy. Oh. That was so funny. That was so funny. And this is why I hate technology, because you never know what it's going to do to you. You think you know, and you're going right along, and then all of a sudden, bazinga!
All right, Benny, Tony's trying to play it, so hold on, listen.
What is happening? What is happening? Why? It won't let me leave.
Ew.
Oh. Just won't let me leave. Help. SOS. Beginning. I don't want that one.
Oh my God. Oh, my belly. My belly. Oh, my belly.
We couldn't stop
Brian,
giggling.
thank you for making my belly hurt.
And Tony put in the chat, thanks for all the. Now I got more drops to get from you, Boston Brian. Thanks.
Yeah. I saw that. Thanks for the extra work, Brian.
So so I was listening to Hal yesterday, and he's like, Doge is a heist. They're stealing our fucking money. It's a fucking heist. It is total. Yep. It's absolutely dishonest, obnoxious, grifting enterprise. Doge. Yeah, they're the real deep state. If there's ever been a deep state, this is fucking it.
Every accusation is a confession. Every fucking single one.
You know what freaks me out about that, Benny? Is when they were telling everybody that Democrats are eating baby milkshakes. It makes me think they're eating baby milkshakes.
I know.
They probably are.
They probably are is right. Why do you think they traffic so many fucking children?
Goebbels. Accuse those of what you are doing.
Yep. To cover your own.
Yeah, and I was listening to John Fugelsang, and he goes, I call it 1% of empathy. Democrats care about people they don't know. And Republicans and MAGA, we call them MAGA now, ladies and gentlemen. They're not MAGA anymore. They're called MAGA. And the only people who are going to hurt and get butthurt about it is them. So, so anyway, we call them MAGA now. Republicans and MAGA, they only care when it hurts them personally. So, you know, they actually want other people to be affected and to be hurt. But when it comes to a member of their family, ooh boy, watch the fuck out, right? So they only care when it hits them personally. They don't give a shit about other people like we do. You know what I mean?
So it's our mission to make MAGA as uncomfortable as possible in every public situation. It's like, point at them and, you know, seriously, sound the fucking alarms.
I would like point and laugh at them and be like, MAGA!
Yeah.
You fucking, how do you like your fucking Russian puppet now, you bitch? So
motherfuckers would sell their sister for that fucking red hat.
Oh my God. So I just want everybody to know, don't expect to get a tax return or even get your taxes, you know, any of that shit done, because guess what? Dinky is expected to fucking fire 6,000 IRS agents right as tax season's about to start. 6,000.
Not only that, but they are purposefully delaying returns to anyone who gets an earned income credit, or a child credit. Those returns are intentionally being delayed. Oh. You will not get them for up to 3 months.
And who
because
are those
the children?
Most of them are women. Fucking cunts.
So again, if you're in a position that you can, go change your W-9 exemption to 0. 0.
Go ahead, Super Saint. You want to say something?
And prepare for the end of the year.
I wanted to add, I had mentioned to my MAGA mom about not paying into, taxes because of, no representation without tax, no taxation without representation. And she said, you're on disability. You don't even pay taxes. I said, I pay taxes on my gas. I pay taxes at the grocery store.
I pay taxes everywhere you fucking go.
Thank you. So don't, anybody that's disabled, do not let anyone tell you you do not pay taxes. Say fuck you. Because you pay taxes everywhere.
Honestly, all the ladies out there, you're paying a pink tax, whether you realize it or not.
Exactly. And that should be free.
That's why I buy regular men's razors. I buy the blue ones. I don't even bother buying the pink ones, because the pink ones cost $2 more.
Yep.
It's the same fucking thing.
I refuse to shave my legs, bitches.
You're also paying you're paying more for clothing. You're paying more for your cosmetics and your daily routine, shampoo, conditioner, face wash, all of it. All of it comes with the
pink tax. I haven't shaved my legs in 20 years.
I'll braid my hair.
All the hair fell out, so I don't have to shave them.
Oh,
I left it alone, and nature did its business.
That's right.
I'll braid my leg hair first.
And frankly, I don't want to hear another fucking word out of fucking Mitch McConnell's fucking mouth. Fuck you. You are the gravedigger of fucking America. You started this shit when you fucking wouldn't let Obama fucking do anything and have the Supreme Court justices and all this fucking shit because you were so butthurt that a black man could be POTUS. Fuck you, Mitch McConnell. Don't care. I don't want to hear another fucking word out of your fucking mouth.
Yeah,
I'm
he didn't
surprised
just
he can still make words. Sorry,
babe. He didn't just grow a spine. It's just attached to his fucking turtle shell.
Hey, listen, Ivanka doesn't have patents with China for coffins and body bags for nothing.
No shit.
That's right.
Or voter machines.
Yeah, voting machines. Oh, by the way, Doge has put a $1 limit on all government employee credit cards. So I say I'm going with Allison Gill on this one. Go out and buy a 99 pen and make Bezos pay $6 to have it shipped to you.
There you go.
Buy a pen for 99 cents. Okay? Use it. I don't care what you have to do to use it. Anyway, that's Allison Gill's suggestion. Yeah, the individuals who are calling for a new retirement age of 70 are the same people who never had worked a day, never worked for a living, never worked a day in their life. Fuck these people.
Make sure they're pink pen. Make sure it's a pink pen you order. Make a statement.
Yeah.
Make a silent statement.
When is Doge gonna take care of the 300 some odd Congress people who are currently getting pensions, or all of the Congress and Senate that are currently getting free health care, or their salaries for that matter? When is that going to happen?
$76,000 a year with all the benefits.
This is the thing. I guarantee you, if you stripped Congress and the Senate of all of those perks, the only people doing that job are going to be Democrats because they're not doing it for the money.
Yep.
That's right.
So I'm all for it.
Take all their fucking perks away. They got to pay for health care. They got to pay for their own security. They got to fucking pay for their own staff. They got to pay for you got to pay for everything. And oh, by the way, you have to have a regular job on the side to pay for all your other fucking expenses while you still govern. How about that?
Yeah. How about that?
And you
don't live like the rest of us have to.
And you don't get housing either while you're there.
Right? Yeah, no free
Say it
housing.
again, Super Saint?
I said you don't get any additional for your housing while you're there or travel either.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No per diem.
You get
Your
to fly
fucking per
coach.
diem's gone.
You get to fly coach like the rest of us. Ooh, that'll go over like a fucking lead balloon. And hey, everybody, let's keep our fingers crossed. Our beloved Mizzy is fucking flying from East Coast to the West Coast today. Let's make sure. I said, please tell me when you land. I will not be able to sleep. I will not be able to function until I know that you guys are okay.
Cross your fingers, eyes, legs, and toes, everybody.
Oh,
yes.
Shit.
You hear that, Mizzy? Both of y'all. Let us
Mizzy,
know.
I don't know if they're in the air right now or what, but I know they're traveling today from East Coast to West Coast. So I'm just trying to keep my fucking wits about me right now because I'm too fucking terrified.
Listen, they're doing it in the energy of love and being embraced and embracing each other and building a beautiful thing. Yeah. So they have that energy on their side. Understand that. They have a halo of silver around them.
Yeah.
You see?
And plus all of us with our fingers crossed.
That automatically gives them those blessings. So the more that we hold them in that aura of silver, the safer they'll be.
Yeah, everybody's got their fingers crossed in the chat. Yeah, like freaking out, right? Okay, so like totally freaking out. Thanks, Surfer Norm. I hear that you're lurking and you're cleaning your house, dude. That's cool.
Double finger cross.
I like it. I like it. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thank you to all our fucking moderators. You guys rock. Susie Jones, batting around trolls in the chat and then kicking them out.
You know, I've come to the conclusion that unless a troll says something really disgusting and vile, I don't eliminate them. I just put them in timeout so they have the opportunity to sit and listen for a minute.
To think about what they said. Well, that's exactly what happened in this case. They said something vile. She put them in timeout. They came back, said something else vile, and she went, nope.
Yep.
See ya. See ya. See ya, motherfucker. Cocksucker.
Snap out of it. All right, here's a little video, which I love this guy, and I couldn't stop giggling, and you know who the culprit is just by the way he's talking.
This is just crazy. Who would... I can't even... I don't know who would do something like this at the supermarket. It's just... We should probably find out whoever's doing this and maybe follow him.
Maybe follow him.
I love this guy. I love him. That is just such a good video.
I did that.
I did that. Yeah, we got to get those stickers. Somehow we have to get I know I need those stickers. Where do I get them? Somebody send me the link.
So there are some out there. It's not just Dinky that's going, I did that, but it's Dinky and Putin going, I did that.
Nice.
I'll get some of both. Please, I have to stick them everywhere. My gas has gone up 50 motherfucking cents a gallon in the last month.
Yep.
I stopped buying eggs. If I need to bake a cake, I'm going to have mayonnaise in it instead of eggs, because mayonnaise is just eggs with a little bit of oil in it.
Yep. Exactly.
For those of you who don't know, now you know. You can use it in your cornbread. You can use it in anything you bake that requires an egg or two or four, whatever.
Yep. As long as it requires a whole egg, not just a yolk.
Right.
Will you just show this
Yeah, I was just going to say, you might not get away with a nice pet au jus.
It's just below this.
Benny's a smart egg.
There's a couple of other alternatives you can use as well. I'll look into that further, but there are a couple of alternatives.
Yeah,
Applesauce is another one.
Can't you use mayonnaise for one egg?
Tablespoon of mayonnaise per egg.
Yep.
Right.
Per large egg.
I love this picture, and I love this picture, and I want stickers of this one too. Are you showing it, Tony? Oh, there we go.
There's one with Putin and Trump on a Dinky on a horse. Sorry.
I mean, you know, we could
this.
totally fucking shoot these egg farmers right in the foot.
Love it.
Didn't mind shooting us in the foot.
I love
Anonymous suffragette.
I want this sticker too.
Absolutely.
Makes me miss my blue hair.
I know. I don't know. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, those are stickers. Yeah.
What? Where? I don't see it.
It's,
what am I looking for?
Yeah, fuck.
Is he showing us?
Yeah, fuck the oligarchy is a sticker. VPN, you can share it completely anonymous, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know.
What did the sign say?
I'll have to find it.
I love that Anonymous wears the same shade lipstick as I do.
is a pretty profound statement on our lips.
I know. There's my painting. I love that. I so want that sticker. I'd put that on my car. Like, screw you. Screw everyone. I'm like at the point where like, oh, I love the coffee cup where it's like, She's a chick, and it's like an old 50 style, you know, clip art kind of thing. And it's like, and it just says, one day we'll wake up to his obituary.
Yes, we will.
Yep. One day, hopefully sooner than later, motherfuckers.
That's something I would definitely have framed.
Can't wait to travel to piss on it.
Woo! Hey, everybody in Chatland, did you reach over and tap the thumbs up and share us out on every single one of your social media platforms? I can't see the chat at this time.
I know.
My capabilities are limited.
We're stagnant at 831. We got to reach it. Come on, you guys. Get us to 850. Can you get us to 850? Come on, we can get 20 more subscribers.
Come on.
We've been at this for a year, y'all. Come on now.
I know. So Rick put out on Blue Sky, if you're a journalist whose boss insists you ignore stories that make Donald look bad and you agree, you're not a journalist anymore. You're a propagandist.
That's right.
I'm sick
Mainstream
and tired
media.
Of fucking bullshit.
He called it fake news until it became fake news. You see how he did that?
Yep.
Pravda.
See how that fucking KGB bullshit works?
Yep.
Pravda.
Yeah, democracy isn't dying in darkness. The Republicans are murdering it in broad daylight. That's for goddamn sure, Ricky. You know what I mean? Like, we've been screaming this for so long. And, like, we're at the bottom of fucking YouTube. Nobody's going to fucking listen
Warning,
to us.
Will Robinson. Warning. Listen, I remember going into Hal's first chat and telling him in so many words, this whole motherfucking thing is going to go pear-shaped. And he was like, meh, 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 meh. Then I went to his second channel and I said, screaming this time, you can go back and read the chats. It's there. Hello, Hal. This is going pear-shaped.
Yeah.
Really fast now.
This picture for
and it was like
a show.
Nobody heard me.
Yeah, I know. I knew this shit was gonna go fucking haywire, but here we are, and I'm like, I don't know what to fucking tell you.
When Donald Trump got into office, did I say his name out loud?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Sorry.
We're not buffering
When he
today.
got into office, well, prior to him getting into office, I was on Facebook. Okay? Occasionally. It wasn't like this thing that I had to have, like everybody needs to have their fucking things. But I posted a picture of our White House in flames long before anybody else even saw that picture. I was posting pictures of what I was seeing in my head to where this was going. And people called me crazy, you know.
As they do.
Come on. Just live through the next 4 years. You'll be all right. No. This whole fucking thing is going south and nobody's paying attention.
A lot of people after the fucking election turned their TVs off. They're not paying any attention to this shit anymore. They don't want to hear him. They don't want to listen to him. They don't want to look at his face. You know what I mean? I don't want to look at his face either.
Yeah.
But we got to fucking pay attention because guess what? This is fucked up. Our fucking democracy is slipping through our fucking fingers like water. There's nothing we can do.
And to all these...
There's plenty we can do, but we better start fucking doing it.
Yeah.
That was my point yesterday in turning out at the town hall, was to show you there were people there that were handicapped. There were people there walking with sticks. There were all walks of people there. We must.
We should play the whole video.
Use our voices.
Tony's got this queued up.
To all the Republicans out there who keep coming out and saying they fear for their lives because the militias are going to come after them, shut the fuck up and ovary up, you dumbass motherfucking bullshit artists.
They've been going after us for a decade. They've been coming after Dems for a decade. What are you talking about? Oh, now that they're coming after you, you're terrified? Fuck you.
Well, they took our bodily autonomy away. Now they want to take our fucking votes away. What's next, ladies?
Our jobs, our money, our independence. All right, we got this.
What's
NFL.
next?
This is NFL punter Chris Clue got into good trouble while speaking protests against MAGA and Trump administration. He was speaking against proposed MAGA plaque displayed at Huntington Beach Public Library. So I love this guy, and this is what we should be doing.
I'm going to take my time to say what MAGA has stood for these past 3 weeks. MAGA stands for trying to erase trans people from existence. MAGA stands for resegregation and racism. MAGA stands for censorship and book bans. MAGA stands for firing air traffic controllers while planes are crashing. MAGA stands for firing the people overseeing our nuclear arsenal. MAGA stands for firing military veterans and those serving them at the VA, including canceling research on veteran suicide. MAGA stands for cutting funds to education, including for disabled children. MAGA is profoundly corrupt, unmistakably anti-democracy, and most importantly, MAGA is explicitly a Nazi movement. You may have replaced a swastika with a red hat, but that is what it is. I will now engage in the time-honored American tradition of peaceful civil disobedience. Get out.
Love him.
Now, I can tell you from experience, it doesn't hurt being in that position.
No, it doesn't. And it's the easiest way to make it the hardest thing possible for them. Complete
That's right.
fucking dead weight.
That's right.
Yeah, I, in this whole fucking thing with Dinky saying, well, Ukraine should have never started the war. No, motherfucker. How about this? 1939, Russia invades Poland. 1939, Russia invades Finland. 1940, Russia invades Estonia. 1940, Russia invades Lithuania. 1956, Russia invades Hungary. 1968, Russia invades Czechoslovakia. 1979, Russia invades Afghanistan. 1994, Russia invades Chechnya. 1999, Russia invades Chechnya again. 2008, Russia invades Georgia. 2014, Russia invades Crimea. 2015, Russia invades Syria. 2022, Russia invades Ukraine. Donald Trump said Zelensky should have never started the war with Russia.
The man doesn't even know what happened in Pearl Harbor.
No.
And
He
is
knows
our
nothing.
commander-in-chief, and he doesn't know what happened in Pearl Harbor.
He knows how to be a cocksucking shill and a fucking shrewd businessman, and that's it. And when I say shrewd businessman, is he knows his marks. He knows who he can fucking turn into money.
Yep.
This is what happens when your daddy pays you to pass each grade because you can't do it on your own intellectually.
Yep.
You're dumb.
It's
You're
rising in the White House.
Okay, so this is why I want Benny Loco's thing to go viral, okay? Because this one went viral. So why can't Benny's video go viral? Just because there's a couple F-bombs in it doesn't mean shit. So anyway, roll the tape.
Tyranny is rising in the White House, and a man has declared himself our king. So I would like to know, rather, the people would like to know what you, congressmen, and your fellow congressmen are going to do to rein in the megalomaniac in the White House.
I'm not going to give you my best foghorn leghorn response to that. But so you can go ahead and sit down. Thank you. When you talk about tyranny, when you talk about presidential power, I remember having the same discussion with Republicans when Biden was elected.
Oh, fuck you.
The funny thing is, you're sitting here and a lot of you would probably say those January 6s who are yelling just as loud as you, who are upset just like.
Oh.
I was having that same conversation because, tyranny and Joe Biden. Fuck you. Joe Biden was one of the best presidents we've ever had. And hands down, he got more fucking shit done for the American people than any president since what? LBJ or fucking...
FDR.
Yeah,
LBJ.
FDR. I'm sorry, FDR. So, fucking, I don't want to hear this shit. This
veteran. I sat and watched my congressman do the same thing yesterday. Just spiel the fucking skit. Just spiel it, the skit.
And he goes, I'm not going to give you my best foghorn, leghorn thing, but Joe
what the
Biden.
Fuck was that supposed to mean?
He was commenting on her accent.
Yeah,
but again,
I know.
Let's understand, though, that this is a highly, highly red district in Georgia. And these are all Republicans standing up and speaking out and telling their Congress people to ovary the fuck up already.
Good.
And they're pissed.
They want to talk about anybody's accent and their fakery in their accent. They should talk to fucking Kennedy from Louisiana.
No, just because.
Or Marjorie Indictable Green.
Indictable. 3 toes.
Don't forget the porches of entry.
Do you remember when she was washing the Jan Sixer's feet that was in like a cage at was it CPAC or the RNC?
Yeah, I think it was CPAC or RNC.
It was really
something.
fucking weirdo.
Getting on her knees like she's going to blow that motherfucker.
Oh, Boston Brian in the chat.
Whoop,
hey, Boston Brian.
Boston Brian in the house. Thank you, Boston Brian, for the lovely shout outs that you did for the 21st Century Suffragette channel. Because without you, we'd still be at probably 300 subscribers.
We'd love for you to come back on the show, and we promise this time we won't objectify you other than your mind. Okay?
Thank you for cracking me up today, Boston Brian. I so fucking needed it. You not being able to get off the air was the funniest thing I've seen on YouTube in a hot minute in a live stream.
Okay, wait a minute. Tony got the clip of Boston Brian not being able to get off his show. Watch out, Boston Brian, because Tony has a man crush on you, and he cannot get away from your laugh. I don't know how many drops we have of you, but it's a lot. Here you go.
What is happening? What is happening? Why? It won't let me leave. Oh,
Brian. Jesus fucking Christ. You make me feel like I do sit-ups.
What is going on? Fuck.
Please, I did this already today.
I know.
Whoa.
I already did my exercise.
No, wait a minute. We gotta play. Wait, hold on. We gotta play the one. Have a drink, have a smoke, whatever. Yeah. No, this is my favorite. This is my favorite new one.
Drink them if you got them. Tea, beer, whiskey, wine, whatever it is. A little CBD, a little THC. I'm with you. Let's go.
What a disaster.
I love it that you hit all the marks there.
Right. When Boston Brian calls for a social, he calls for a social.
Social, raise him up in the air, raise him up, drink him down.
I go for another one. Can't never drink too much water. Not in the desert.
A little
anyway.
CBD, a little THC. Oh God, it kills me. I love it so much.
I will reach across this table and I will feed you that mic for lunch, dinner, breakfast, fucking mid-morning snack, you son of a bitch.
Right there. Right there. That is what you call concentrated THC. I've had to up my medication since Donald Trump came onto the scene from straight flour to concentrate.
Yeah. And Brian, I think you should get in touch with Tony because I think Tony can help you with your sound issues. He's like, I don't know what he's using, but I think I could help him out. Whatever.
That's what we're here to do, is to help each other so that we can all achieve our common goal, which is to goddamn get the Nazis out of our fucking country.
Damn straight.
Fucking Nazis and Russian assets.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, I can't. With these fucking Comrade Krasnov. Fucking Russian assets.
The most impressive thing I remember from yesterday is there was only one Trumper at our town hall, and he had a megaphone, and I was louder than him. That impressed the fuck out of me, and I wasn't even on full volume. Just saying.
Yeah, it was epic, Benny. I mean, how long is the video, Tony? It is long, but I don't care. It's worth it.
It's almost an hour, isn't it? The full video?
No.
I encourage you to watch it, though, because I want you to know that I was there in that energy of the people who were in there for the same reason I was in there, was to give that congressman a fucking slap of reality.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of energy of the people he's supposed to be representing.
Yeah.
Because energy matters. We're all made up of energy. We all have electricity running through us. We all need to be supercharged right now. Now, granted, I've been hit by lightning twice, so I'm extra charged, but it's out there. Collect some of that energy that's just floating around freely and use it. But don't get hit by lightning.
No, you don't have to get hit by lightning to do it. Okay, just saying. Jesus Christ.
Seriously. Woo!
I forgot about that, Benny.
It'll give you a bad day. I didn't get hit directly. I got hit indirectly, but I got hit twice, and it knocked me right the fuck across the room. Stood up all the hair on my body. I mean, I had hair in places I didn't know I had hair. Okay? And the smell. Ooh, it was gross. Mm-hmm. So I highly recommend you stay away from sinks and classrooms.
And no wonder you live in the desert where it doesn't
Yes.
thunderstorms.
I had to move here to stay away from the third time's a charm. You fucking kidding me? I would probably turn into that guy Powder if I get hit one more time.
I was just going to say that. Then you might turn into powder.
I bet there's a lot of THC coming out of your system, though. I'd like to be around you when it happened, though. I'm joking.
Well, I am 99% THC. I'm almost a fucking walking edible, for God's sakes.
Big Dog NC in our chat said, flip the nuclear bitch switch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you
I'll
go.
go nuke on your ass.
I like it.
No, Tony, do you have this queued up? Okay. So I just want to play this little reminder. This is General Milley at a speech in front of military. I can't remember exactly when it was, but it was
Thank you, General Milley.
I think it was during the Biden administration. I think so. Maybe it was Dinky 1.0. I can't remember when it was. But I really feel like I just listening to it again made me feel good. And this is the reminder that everybody needs. I don't know what else to say.
To a country. We don't take an oath to a tribe. We don't take an oath to a religion. We don't take an oath to a king or a queen or to a tyrant or a dictator. And we don't take an oath to a wannabe dictator. We don't take an oath to an individual. We take an oath to the Constitution, and we take an oath to the idea that is America, and we're willing to die to protect it. Every soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, Guardian, and Coast Guardsman, each of us commits our very life to protect and defend that document, regardless of personal price, to a country. We don't take it.
It's just part of that speech, but I just wanted to remind everybody that we don't take an oath to a dictator. We don't take an oath to a king. We take an oath to the Constitution. Now, I've never taken an oath in my life, but I'm an American. I'm true blue, baby, you know, through and through. I've never had to take an oath for my job, you know, to work for the government or to be in the military. But by God, I'm not going to sit by and watch my fucking democracy be shredded by this orange shit stain that's a fucking Russian asset. And by the way, I've been working on new T-shirts. I need to get some. I've got the wording down. I need to get some clip art, but I just want you guys to watch out for new merch. And I have the Dinky Nickname T-shirt, which is epic. It's so big, the lettering is going to have to be this fucking small because there's so many fucking nicknames over the last decade that I've collected for him.
Hey, don't talk about the size of his mushroom.
Design them so that they all spell out Dinky once you put them all together. So from afar, they can see Dinky. When they get real close. You're muted.
I don't know. It's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be like the entire printed square, like 12 by 18 in like 5 point, because that's how many fucking nicknames I have for him.
Oh my God! You know, out of all the merch shirts from our shop that I have, because I'm a staunch supporter of the 21st Century Suffragette channel. Not only am I a client, but I'm a member too. The guilty, motherfucking guilty one is my favorite. Because from afar, it looks like a tire mark. But as you get closer, the words come into, view.
Yeah, it says guilty 34 times.
Mm-hmm. My favorite, hands down, my favorite fucking one.
Yeah,
it invites conversation.
Ethiopian clap skid mark.
No offense to Ethiopians when I said that. I'm awful sorry, but
they're good people.
Yes. Most people are good people. There's a few of them that are fucking broken and dysfunctioning digits. And these are the ones that need to fucking go.
Yeah.
That's all. Pretty simple.
Oh, thank you, Lynn, for dropping the merch. I was just going to say, can somebody drop the merch? Thanks. The link. Thank you. Lynn's on top of it today. Thank you so much. The guilty 34 times, just straight down the middle of a shirt. It's great. It is kind of one of my favorites, but we have more, and I will. Tony and I will be working on them. So, how much time do we have left? Oh, we got lots of time. 45 minutes.
I just washed mine, and I'm going to wear it when I go to the hospital to visit Rand tonight. But see how it looks like a tire?
Yeah.
Mark? It's also a V-neck, which I love.
Yeah.
But shows off my chesticles. And it's kind of like the fitting of like a Hal Sparks t-shirt. It really defines your fucking guns.
Yeah.
Leave my fucking testicles Not alone. Only defines your testicles, it defines your guns, too.
And they're not registered, but they're legal.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I need to like dig in to buy some more of our own merch. You know, I want the guilty T-shirt.
Oh my God, it's my favorite.
I need long sleeves, you know, and you can. That's the cool thing about where we get our merch. You can get it in a long sleeve. You can get it on a sweatshirt. You can get it on a T-shirt with a V-neck or any crew neck or whatever. You can get it on a tank top. You can get it on whatever you want. You design what you want it on. So that's what I kind of like about our merch store. Go ahead.
You can even get them extra long. So, you know, if you're a lady like me who is 5'9" and needs a little extra length to your shirt so you're not showing your midriff everywhere, you can even get them extra long.
I did not know that, and I did not know you were 5'9". You're 5 inches taller than I am. Oh, my God.
I'm 5'9" too.
Oh, my God.
My oldest daughter is 5'11".
I'm a midget.
And I'm 5'6", so, you know, it's like...
My husband is 5'5", and I'm 5'9", and yeah, it's a noticeable difference when we're walking down the street.
Definitely.
But he is not afraid of a strong woman, I can tell you that. So
yeah, now because then you wouldn't be married.
Exactly.
Well, it's funny because none of us has ever seen each other in real life. We've only been friends through Zoom and through, like, you know, because of COVID and meeting through hell and on, like, you know, Zoom call chats, whatever. And so now none of us has actually met in person. It's so funny.
These are my protesting boots.
Oh, there you
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Mine are black camo.
There's some stompers.
See, I only wear flip-flops. Do they make boot flip-flops? Do they?
No, but Keen, which is a great shoe manufacturer from Oregon, they do make alloy toe slip-on sandals.
They zip from the
front door. I need that.
I'll send you a link, Benny. I'll send you a link.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah, Bicycle Mike, you've met Benny. Yep, in person. Yep. I'm reading the chat. You guys, thank you so much for being here. You guys are so much fun. We have 101 people watching right now. Thank you.
Holy sheep shit. Hey, y'all. I wish I could see the chat, but I can't. But that's going to change. I can't say when, but it will change.
Okay.
Shout outs to you, family, and make sure to like, share, subscribe, and thank you again.
I'm right in the nether regions.
Wait,
so I always wear alloy or
but they're
composite toe shoes.
But they're flat for people that don't have stability. I think I'm gonna get somebody to weld like one of those train, you know, those railroad, you know, where it'll wedge, you know, anything on the tracks and separate it. I'm gonna have one of those added to my walker. So I can just mow through any maggots that get in my way.
Yeah, it's got
satire.
Like the thing on the front, it goes like this. It's got the thing on the front. Yeah.
The cattle clearer.
Thank you. Yeah. But I don't hurt friendly, you know, animals.
Mm-hmm.
Only those that want to
Shorties. Shorties are the best, Crystal. Yep. I know. Vertically challenged. This one's 6'3".
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Does he give you any shoulder rides or piggybacks?
No, that would be a no.
Computer says no. Larry says no.
Can you imagine? It would be like if Tony and I went to a concert and he put me on top of his shoulders, like. It'd be like 9 feet tall.
You have the best.
Nobody can see around me.
I know you have the best.
Totally obnoxious. All right, are we gonna get back on track? We always get sidetracked and then we start having too much goddamn fun.
Yes, we smoke a lot over here,
Oh,
and we partake in other things.
Yeah, we got
so
Trump.
If that offends you, we're so sorry.
I know. Well, we are also not journalists. We are not political pundits.
Yeah. We're just household engineers. God damn it!
Well, we got an ex-cop. That's Benny. We got a dog trainer. That's Spy. A musician.
And business owner.
A musician. Tiff.
I was in vet school, but had an accident, and so I got a biomedical science degree, and then I worked in vet clinics all my life. I've been a kennel supervisor and a veterinary nurse. I was trying to get back into vet school, but it's all good.
Life
happens. Nearly killed me, so.
Fucking life. Life will yank the fucking rug right out from under your goddamn feet.
Now I'm an agitator.
There you go. That's where you're hanging out with us.
Yep. And now my dad's, who is a veteran's legacy, and will not see democracy fall under any reason. And I will always stand up for marginalized and disenfranchised people and those that can't speak for themselves, including animals.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
that's why I went into the animal field.
Minus Lisa in our chat, she said, I'm an artist here. I just want you to know the artwork that is on the channel behind our pictures and everything, and at the end and the beginning, all the artwork is mine. So just so you know, it's drawings, it's paintings, it's all sorts of stuff. So go ahead. I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm like, people don't know that I'm also an artist. They see me as a musician, which is great, and I love that, but I'm also an artist.
My Kamala thing fell. I got to reattach it.
I know. I wish everybody could see the chat. We got to make all that fucking shit change. So Dinky fired the chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff, the General Charles Q. Brown, who was the first African American to lead the branch of the United Armed Forces, because of course he did, because he's a batshit fucking crazy and he's a total racist piece of shit. And he and that man would not take an illegal order and follow it. That's
right.
the thing.
And
he's
let's
clearing
all
out.
be-
He's clearing out all the people who will not take an illegal order. That's what we should be scared of. And Fred Wellman said something about this, and I really want to read it. Yeah. Sure, Trump fired the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff in CNO, but they fired the top JAGs in the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Why would you fire the top lawyers in armed services at night on a Friday? That's the part you should be freaking out about. And there was a couple comments after Fred Wellman's post, and I wanted to read them. One said, Trump wants to use the military against American citizens. He doesn't want lawyers in the way telling members of the service it's illegal. Number two, yep, if you wanted to force the military to do unconstitutional shit, I'd get rid of the JAGs too. This is so dangerous. Number three, same person he fired, or same reason he fired all the IGs, Inspector Generals. He plans to break the rules, and he wants people in place to allow it. Mm-hmm. And I just thought that those comments were so fucking important. Not just what Fred was saying, but people. And the thing is, I'm not a military person, so I don't know all this stuff, right?
Right.
We don't know what this means until it's explained to us, because I have no clue. I'm not a military history buff, and I've been expected to be a virologist. I'm supposed to know everything about how water works and where it flows and everything. You know what I mean? Just because we've had to become experts. Oh! We've had to become experts on vaccines and stuff, because Yeah, if I say the V word, we could get shut down. So I might as well not say the V word. But anyway, you guys know what I mean. Like, over the last decade, because of Dinky, we have had to learn all this shit that we would have never fucking known before. But him firing all these people in the military really, 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 really fucking starts to freak me out now. Because if he gets yes men in fucking places and he tries to use the military against American people, it's over. We're in civil war. It's fucking over.
Yep.
That is
Thanks,
one thing
Donnie.
the American people will revolt against that in particular. That is the one thing that could actually bring both parties together.
Yeah.
Is if he uses the military against the American people.
Well,
and I really hope that it doesn't get to that.
You remember the Civil War? Family members were having no problem killing family members.
Yes. Yep.
Just refer to them as cell invaders.
No, it's so freaking dangerous. I haven't seen Carl Smith around. Hey, is he in the chat?
It looks like he's live right now.
Hey, Carl, what's up? So,
no,
this is a live stream, honey. We are live right now. We are live.
Yeah.
This is live. This is not Memorex.
No. we don't do Memorex. We don't just replay streams.
No.
I don't like it when people do that.
I don't either.
And they're doing it just to build their analytics and
I know
make
why they're doing it. I've been on fucking YouTube for 17 years. I know how this shit works.
Crystal says, I hate this timeline. You know what, though? I'll tell you what, Crystal. Our ancestors lived through worse shit. They lived through depressions and world wars and civil wars. And guess what? We are the people who survived that history, our ancestors. Okay, we are survivors of them. Okay, so my point is this: we fucking fight our way through this too.
Mm-hmm.
We don't give up. I'm not gonna lay down for this fucking fat orange fucktard. Fuck him. I think it's time for a fuck Donald Trump fucking sound drop. Me fuck down. I think we need
Fucktard.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired.
Yeah, that guy.
No, I'm sick and yeah.
Fuck Donald Trump. 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 Fuck Donald Trump.
Yep.
Fuck you.
You're gonna have to come after me, and you're gonna have to fucking arrest me and tell him to make me shut up. You're gonna have to shut down my fucking channel. By the way, if our channel ever gets shut down, we didn't do it. We will tell you when we fucking if it's just
if it ever came to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
There would be warning.
Yep. Dude, we would let you know. Oh, we're gonna quit because democracy's all healthy and well.
I also wanted to add that just also remember that the indigenous people or First Nations people, they continued their heritage, their history, all through spoken word. They didn't need necessarily to write it down word for word. They spread their history, what happened through spoken word, generation to generation. And we know what caused the first stock market crash and the Great Depression was tariffs and the robber barons. All this stuff is not new. It's all been repeats because nothing that Dinky does is new because he's not smart enough. He steals everything that he's ever done from other people. Same as, a Hinky. He does the same thing. He steals other people's ideas and their work and he buys it and he claims that he's brilliant. It's not his brilliance. It's other people's hard work and their brilliance that has gotten him the success. And then he tanks it, with other people's money, mind you. When he bought Fitter, he had Saudi Arabian money. When he invested in the campaign, he had foreign money. Okay. This is typical rich shit, oligarchies. You know, they use other people's money to gain power over other, smaller businesses, and then they make themselves richer, and it's all a behind the scenes game on ways
Same
to
with the land grab.
businesses.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
it's absolutely a heist. That's why I was just showing my 8 notebooks, and plus this is number 9. Number 9, book number 9 of notes that I've been taking on the Dinky administration. 9 books, spiral notebooks of notes that I've taken for HBL Radio Nation, Benny and Diane show, and now we're 21st Century, and we're here we're going to be here 3 days a week now. The new schedule's this, and I think we're going to stick to it. Okay? So, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. for sure. Saturday night, I'm going to play music on Diane Russell Live channel. Okay? Sundays, if there's a lot of shit going on like there was this week, we're going to do the show at 5 o'clock too. So Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, political. Saturday, I'm going to be on 4 nights a week. I'm insane. But hell, fuck it. We got to fight for democracy somehow. I feel like this is our contribution. This is what I feel good about doing. And not only that, it gets all this shit off my chest, right? And I get to bitch about it, even though, we're not political pundits, we're not lawyers, we're not fucking experts in any of this shit, but what I see is treasonous. What I see is a traitor to our fucking country.
Yes.
This motherfucker's been owned by Russia since the fucking 80s. It's been a long game for the Republicans. They turned the Reagan administration anti-Russia Republicans into bootlicking the Kremlin right fucking now.
Yeah.
This is insanity.
You mean butt-licking the Kremlin? They're all up in there.
We've never seen anything like that. This is bad. This is really fucking bad. And I just want you guys to know that you want to come in here, you want to bitch, you want to complain, this is the fucking place to do it.
That's right. Speaking of, are the phone lines open? Has anyone posted the number?
Phone lines are open. We've had no calls. The phone number
That's because we've got Super Saint on the show with us. And
yeah,
Mark's
Super
in the
Saint
air.
calls in 3 times the show.
I do have some numbers regarding what they've done.
Hold on. The phone number is 248-780-9775 if you want to call into the show. We do have 30 minutes left. Go ahead, Super Saint.
I do have some what they've done recently with the house regarding the Health and Human Services just with recently. The White House, they haven't released the figures on how many they've been, that they fired, but the news reports have been begun to take stock, and about 750 at the CDC, the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, which plays a central role in
caller.
Pandemics. Go ahead.
Who's calling, please? Hello? Caller? Are you there? We can't hear you. Oh, you know what? I don't think Tony did the volume check. All right, keep talking until Tony. Oh.
No.
All right, something's wrong.
Well, there
with the
you
phone.
go.
Okay, so
first call of the day.
Yeah, we gotta remember to. Okay, anyway, so go ahead, Super Saint. I'm sorry.
More than 1,000 staffers at the NIH, the National Institute of Health, and they fund the conduct of life-saving research, and dozens at the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, which manage the public health care and insurance programs. And we already know that they plan on cutting $230 billion from the SNAP and nutrition program. And in Medicaid, they plan on cutting $880 billion, which is the entire Medicaid budget. And Medicaid covers not only for children and their coverage, but also for seniors that are in senior centers, but also people that go to rehabilitation and recovery, you know, after they've, you know, had falls, anything. I was in one at one point in time to get back on my feet. It also covers people that need that are in hospice care as well. And they're also planning on splitting education budget, $330 billion, and that
call from Shannon G. to
disabled children. Go ahead.
Shan G, thank you for calling in. Go ahead, honey. Shan, go ahead, honey. Shan, can you hear me? It's weird. I can hear her.
I can barely hear her.
Yeah, barely can.
Like,
barely
yeah,
hear.
barely.
Really low. I don't know. Hello?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
There she is.
I can hear you on my iPad, but that's about it.
Okay. Go ahead, sweetie. You're on the phone, sweetie. Go ahead. Shan? I have no idea.
We're
I have
having
no
technical
idea.
difficulties.
Okay, I got it. We got breaking news. We got breaking news here. Okay, got breaking news. Jim Acosta said an hour ago, there's a bomb threat at DNC at the Principals First Summit in DNC. I'm told by a source familiar with the situation. This is a threat. This is the threat below. See the email attached. It mentions Michael Fanone and his mother, as well as other attendees at the conference. And then I'll read the email. Shannon, will you hold on for a second? Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on with the phones. All right. Here's the email. Quote, to honor the J6 hostages recently released by Emperor Trump, I've constructed 4 pipe bombs out of 1 by 8-inch threaded galvanized pipes, end caps, kitchen timers, some wires, metal clips, and homemade black powder. I recently placed one inside a room at the rented at the J.W. Merritt at 133 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. It's rigged to explode as soon as the door next opens. I also shoved another pipe bomb down the toilet in the bathroom nearby where the Principal's First Summit is being held. Mark Cuban, Chris Christie, John Bolton, George Conway, J. Michael Ludig, Adam Kinzinger, Michael Steele, Jeff Duncan, Bill Crystal, F-word, A-G-G-O-T, Frank Flaguzzi, Glenn Kirshner, Stephen Richer, Norm Einstein, and especially Michael Fanone all deserve to die in that spirit. The third device has been placed inside Michael Fanone's mother's mailbox, which is rigged to explode when the mailbox opens. Currently, I'm nearby John Bolton's home. By the time you have read this email, the final device will have been deposited inside of his mailbox and ready to explode in the same way. To my family, I simply did what I needed to be done. MAGA.
Well, yeah, we know. For MAGA.
56, Nick Rich, can you hear me, buddy? Can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All I want to say is I love you guys. I respect all you women and every MAGA that's out there. Fuck off! Thank you, guys.
Thank you, 56. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
That is scary as fuck. So I guess, well, George Conway posted that 3 hours ago. And it's had Michael Fanone's address and John Bolton's address in the email. They scratched it out though.
Yeah, I saw Harry Dunn talking about some of the death threats that he and Michael Fanone have been getting lately, and I can tell you right now, those Republican Congress people that don't want to stand up to Dinky, they aren't getting these kinds of death threats, and yet these two brave, brilliant men are still out there standing up to him.
That's why I did what I did yesterday. That's why I got as loud as I did. I wanted that motherfucker to hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Because what are they doing?
Right.
Under the protection of Dinky. What are they doing? They're fucking toying around with our democracy.
Because he's a pussy-ass bitch. He has to have other people fight his battles. I'm willing to go to the front line. I'm expendable for my democracy. I'll do. I'm not afraid of these pussies.
Shannon, can you hear me?
Hey there, I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yay.
good. Go ahead. Go ahead, Shan.
Well, you know what? I think I know why none of the Republicans, especially the men, aren't doing anything. It's because somebody has all their tiny little spores in a bag under his pillow at night.
They're tiny little mushrooms. Yep. No, I agree. I think they're all compromised. Look at Lindsey Graham, for instance. Lindsey Graham, total 180 after one golf game. I think Dinky showed him something on the golf course off his phone and be like, oh, guess what? Putin's got this. And if you don't comply, with what I want, this is going to go viral. And I'll tell you what, it's got to be, what do they say? What do they say, Benny? I forget what it is. It's a live boy. It's a live boy or a dead girl. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Do you know what I mean by
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, that's the kind of compromise that I think that Putin has been getting on Republicans for decades.
He hacked the RNC too.
Yep. Shan, is there anything else you want to say, babe?
Well, it's getting closer and closer to the time where they need to be reminded that they work for us.
Yeah.
And each of us in our own way is going to remind them of that.
The problem is they want it the Dinky and all his little rich friends want it the other way around. They want us working for them. That
ain't going to happen.
Well,
they can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one gets full first.
Thank you, Shan. Thank you for calling in, sweetie.
You're welcome.
Biggest
love you all.
Is losing all their money.
Yep. Well, I said to Tony today, I said, these little incel motherfuckers that are following Elania or Space Nazi or, oh my God, I have so many goddamn great nicknames for this guy now. Holy shit. There's some really good ones that have been coming out. I gotta find them. Yeah, the ketamine cowboy. The Felonious Musk instead of Felonious Monk. Felonious Musk. And spelled felon. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not with a PH. Yeah. Anyway, so, no. Those little incel monkeys that are following around behind him, they're going to fucking, if all goes well and we can save our democracy, they were going to spend the rest of their lives in fucking prison for hacking into every system we got. Our national security, our IRS, our social security, our Medicare, all of it. They're going to go to fucking prison forever. Elon said it himself. If Harris wins, he's going to fucking jail. I don't know when I'll ever see my kids again. And he was giggling about it.
Yep.
Go ahead, Benny.
No, that's what I was going to say. It's like they've been slapping us in the face with what they're fucking doing. How many times do you need to be fucking slapped?
I don't know.
I've been slapped enough.
Until the 77 million people who voted for Dinky get it. Maybe that's when it'll fucking sink in. No, seriously, maybe that's when it'll sink in.
Slapped. How about we slap them?
Yeah, well, they're going to get slapped because
they're getting
fired.
Slap for you.
They're getting fired. They're losing their benefits. They're struggling to make ends meet and can't keep their house or buy food. They're getting slapped. And I am watching it happen and just
eggs are
reveling in it.
$12 a dozen. How are you going to fucking, you know?
You ain't having that egg on a bagel and cheese.
And they're pissed veterans too, man. You don't want to talk veterans.
No, they're going after veterans. They're going after veterans. They're going after disabled people. What did
everybody?
What did Hitler do? Hitler did the same thing in the beginning of his regime. When they went after disabled people, they went after LGBTQ people. They went after veterans who were disabled from the war before, World War I.
They went after, and when did this all happen? Hitler struck when there was an economic downfall from after World War I.
Yep.
What is economic downfall from his fuck up with
C-19?
Yep. Did she stop talking or did she go silent?
No, I just wasn't going to say it and get dinged.
Okay.
C-19 is a suitable alternative.
I don't know what C-19 is. Will somebody tell me?
Sure.
Oh, I know what it is. You don't have to say it again. You don't have to say it again. I know what it is. I know what it is.
I have so many of those moments a day. I like to see it when somebody else has one.
They happen constantly to me, so.
I love you. Die again.
So Dinky has canceled Biden's ethics rules. Critics call it the opposite of draining the swamp. Oh, you think?
What? Biden had ethics? Oh my goodness! You don't say.
That's why I keep pointing it out to these people around here. I keep pointing it out every day that goes by. The only thing Dinky is doing is showing us just how lucky we were with Biden.
Yep.
And how lucky we would have been with Kamala Harris. On that note, Diane, can you show the video for the whole reason you're wearing your hat?
Yeah, that is the second one. Tony, go to chat here. Go to Spykin on Blue Sky and go to Harris's NWACP Image Award speech. Do you know how long?
Vicky, the reason we can't say it is because every video that mentions C-19 in its full form gets flagged for misinformation because of all the misinformation out there about it. So
yeah, I said the jab word.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't use the V word for the jab word because you'll get dinged. That's why we say dinky. That's why, because we will get dinged and I'll start buffering and I start screaming about dinky, and guess what? If I call him dinky, we don't buffer.
Got to protect the live.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
All right, please play Kamala Harris. Thank you, lady. You are a beautiful lady. Oh, you should have been our president. And she looks stunning.
For 2 terms.
Oh my gosh.
She looks fucking stunning.
I want to thank you, Chairman Russell, for your kind words and your long-standing leadership. To Devin, I'm so proud of you, and it is so good to see you. I know the future of our country is bright when I look at you. So I will say, as a very proud lifetime member of the NAACP, I thank everyone here for your tireless advocacy and for your years of support. To receive this award has very special meaning for me, As everyone here may know, I grew up inspired by the work of the NAACP, inspired by all those who took up the fight for justice, for equality, and for opportunity. Their example is part of the reason I chose a life of public service, seeking to always live by the words of a distinguished NAACP founder, W.E.B. Du Bois, when he said, "It is today that our best work can be done, and not some future day or future year." And this sense of urgency is what we must have today, knowing, as the saying goes, eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. The price of liberty. To stay alert, to seek the truth, and to actively participate in the fight for America's future. This organization came into being at a moment when our country struggled with greed, bitterness, and hatred. And those who forged the NAACP, those who carried its legacy forward, had no illusions about the forces they were up against. No illusions about how stony the road would be. But some look at this moment and rightly feel the weight of history. Some see the flames on our horizons, the rising waters in our cities, the shadows gathering over our democracy, and ask, what do we do now? But we know exactly what to do, because we have done it before, and we will do it again. We use our power, we organize, mobilize, we educate, and we advocate. Because you see, our power has never come from having an easy path. Our strength flows from our faith. Faith in God, faith in each other, and our refusal to surrender to cynicism and destruction. Not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. Not because victory is guaranteed, but because the fight is worth it. And while we have no illusions about what we are up against in this chapter in our American story, this chapter will be written not simply by whoever occupies the Oval Office, nor by the wealthiest among us. The American story will be written by you, written by us, by we the people. I thank you. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
It'll be written. It'll be written by us, because we lived through it. We lived through it. Oh, you remember this one? Remember China is spying on you with this balloons? Remember when they were eating the pets? They were eating the cats and they were eating the dogs. Remember when Russia was a hoax? You remember when Nancy Pelosi stuck her fucking finger in Dickie's face at that big fucking table and said, all roads lead back to Russia with you? You remember that fucking picture?
Yep.
I put it at the top of my fucking Blue Sky feed today because guess what? All roads lead back to fucking Russia with this motherfucker. No, we can't keep getting away with it. I'm sick and tired of this fucking shit. Let's expose all of them for the weaklings and the cowards that they are. You can't stand up to a dictator? Really? We're the fucking United States of America, and you can't stand up to Dinky?
Fuck
the
you!
Smallest cock in fucking America ever?
Fuck you!
And oh, by the way, Elon Musk's baby mama said that he has a botched penile implant. No wonder the guy's a fucking asshole. He's got 13 kids from 5 fucking kids, all through IVF, by the way. Because he can't get it up. No wonder he's a fucking prick.
He's not supporting those children either.
No wonder he's a fucking epic prick. He can't get it up.
His little incel group, that his little 20-year-old incel group.
Incel clown
they're all using penis fillers, by the way.
Yeah, because they jerk themselves off so hard because of the fucking internet when they're 13 years old that they can't get it up anymore either.
To me,
there's an epidemic
they're
of
all
this.
just the biggest group
Wake of
of
victims.
castrated, no penis, no dick energy, not even little dick energy,
none.
zero dick. it's the party of no dicks. That's what they are.
Totally. That's the reason why they're epic pricks. It's because they have no dicks. That's why women would be epic. Because we don't have dick measuring contests. We could give 2 shits if your boobs are big or if your boobs are little. You know, Benny's got epic fucking chesticles. Epic. And when she wears her t-shirt, I'm kind of a big deal. You fucking know she's kind of a fucking big deal.
Doesn't bother me a bit.
No, I don't care. Don't care.
Love her regardless of whether she has.
And I heard in the chat, somebody said this in chat, and I heard it earlier today, but I didn't find anything out. Has Joy Reid been fired from MSNBC? Did they really fire her? They canceled her show.
idea.
I'm not
Joy
sure,
Reid
but
on
it wouldn't surprise me.
MSNBC has now been canceled. Well, there you go. We can't have a black lady saying anything bad about Dinky.
I also heard that PBS is folded to the DEI.
Oh, here's another one for you. U.S. Marshals Service is MAGA. They have deputized Musk's private security, and now they are authorized to carry weapons on government property. He now has as much security as the president. We had hoped the U.S. Marshals Service would stay true to the constitutional allegiance so they could be counted on to carry out orders from the courts. This would seem to indicate they are lost to a dictator's allegiance. U.S. Marshals.
Unreal.
So it's up to us. It's up to us, ladies and gentlemen, and it's up to us to save us.
And it ain't going to be pretty.
It ain't going to be pretty. So any closing statements? It's 7 o'clock, so any closing statements, go ahead. Any closing statements? And you guys go ahead. Who wants to start?
I'll go first. I just want you guys to take Kamala's words to heart, because that's where we are at this point. It is on us as a collective. The American people have to claw back their country, and 100%. We have to do everything that we can to do so. And then I also want to reiterate one of my favorite protest posters that I saw during the protests that have been happening. I am the descendant of the Salem witches that you did not burn.
I wrote that one down. I wrote it down.
I want you to take that fire and let it ignite you and fight back in whatever way you can. Partake in any protest you can, whether it's the economic blackouts, whether it's getting out there in person, whatever you can do. Spread the word, spread the message, spread the channel, get the word out. Go follow Joy Reid on YouTube, because if she's not on MSNBC anymore, she's on YouTube.
Yes, she is.
So thank you, Spy Ken. Super Saint, you want to go next, sweetie?
Sure. Thank you. I just want to say, do not get discouraged, because united, we are one powerful empire. Divided, we're a crumbling bunch of rubble.
Yep.
We have to join forces, and we have to stay united together. And do not feel like you are not contributing, because you don't have to contribute financially or by getting out to march. You can spread the message around, in chats. You can do it by going to 5 calls and just taking a 2-minute call, to your representative, in DC or locally, or to your senator, because they actually count those, and based on what you say, they count those, and those are what sway how they vote, whether they vote with their party or whether they don't. Be involved locally in your your Democratic Party or Independent Party locally. Get involved in the politics in your state, because we know how they gained control of the legislators in the state that seized control. I mean, look at how fascist Tejas has become, with them taking away the referendums on the ballot, where we can't even get them on the ballot here. Do not become our only state that has done that, where other states have tried to follow through, but they saw what happened here and they will not allow it to follow through. Do not become complacent. Please, you can become a part of this, whether you can physically do it or not. You don't have to be able to contribute money, because I know people are strapped, but just become part of the power. You can do what you can, and even just, spreading and uniting the women that are not being seen. Everyone has a mother. We all came through her. Speak for her. Speak for your grandmother. Speak for the people in your legacy, prior to the women in your life. We have to speak for them, because if we don't, our rights will be continually stripped away, and our education will be taken away from the poor. And they're already rolling back child labor laws. We cannot let more rights taken away and given just to the rich. And I could go on, but I'll go ahead and cede my.
Christina said, just found out that Joy Reid was fired on air.
Whoa.
That shit's going to go viral, so let's go check it all out. But go ahead, Benny.
Free press.
Yeah, but Benny, your closing statements. And I've been reading the chat. I've been glance over to the chat every now and again. And, wow. I love you guys a lot. And we will be posting that list of boycott dates on our Discord. I'll be putting it on my Blue Sky. We'll be putting it out there, okay? So you guys can see it. So go ahead, Benny. I'm sorry.
Well, I can't say anything that everybody hasn't said.
Yes, you can.
What I mean? It's just...
Go to your town halls. Go raise hell. Go scream at them and tell them they're fucking lying and they're wrong.
Yeah. When you feel exhausted, think about Benny Loco. I have plenty of energy to spare.
Yeah.
That's all. Just embrace what I'm giving you, because it's valuable. We're all going to need this energy. That's what we need to do. One collective.
I think I'm just from the same video that I watched, that Spykin watched. I'm just gonna say this, and that'll be my closing statement. And then I really, really, really want Tony to play the whole video of Benny. All right, you guys got to go watch it on your own. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. But from a video that I saw of all these women, these are women in America. My closing statement is this. See this face? It's called resisting bitch face.
Hashtag resisting bitch face.
Naughty.
So we need to put on our resisting bitch face from now on. And we are under attack, people. Let's treat it like we are under attack, like this is a war, because it is an information war. And Dinky is a Russian asset. There's no question whether or not that is true or not. It never has been to me since the beginning, but I think it's clear as fucking day now, right? So
absolutely,
let's treat it like the fucking threat that it is, and we will see you guys next Tuesday. Peace out. Take care of yourselves, and we hope Mizzy lands safely. Mizzy and Wizzy and Mark P. Please land safely.
We already got that. They're so shiny right now. It's not even funny. Their silver protection energy is so shiny right now.
All of us are giving them protection vibes right now.
Yes.
So
yes.
And Jenny Faye Muppet says that they put the boycott list on Discord already. Thank you, Jenny Faye.
Thank you, Jenny Faye.
Thank you.
Everybody in chat land, I love every single one of you guys. Freaking love you. Don't forget to share the 21st Century Suffragettes hat on every fucking place you go, whether it be a chat, another platform, wherever it is. Share.
I was going to say, and courage is doing things that you do even when you are afraid.
Yeah.
Amen.
The bigger our energy platform is, the more energy we have. It's that simple.
We love you guys so much. Benny Loco, Spy Kinar, Super Saint, thank you for joining us today. I'm Diane Russell, and you guys we will see you next Tuesday.
Love you all.
Peace
See
out.
you next Tuesday.
Thank you, mods. Thank you, mods, and thanks to everybody in the chat.
Thank you, chat. Love you guys. Love you, Spike and Diane. Benny Loco, 5 eggs.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, couldn't reach the other way to burn, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. You probably start to cry, oh yeah.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, race the other way to Mars, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why, she'll probably start to cry, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super Bee. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Clark Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gotta race all the way to Mars, oh no. Got everyone to do. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motor into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my head. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry.